You knew him?
Knew him?
He was murdered this evening.
Oh.
In his own car, shot. I found him about 11:45 in front of this police station. You did know him?
Yes, I knew him.
Seen him recently?
This evening. I had an appointment with him at his apartment.
Were you a friend of his, Miss Bradley?
No.
Suppose you tell me why you went to see him.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Private? That's not so good. Is your father still in Washington?
Yes, he'll be back on Monday in time for the election.
This murder could prove very embarrassing for your father, Miss Bradley.
Dead body on your doorstep could prove very embarrassing for the department, too, Lieutenant Carson.
Maybe. Do you mind very much if we take your fingerprints?
Is that necessary?
Well, it's a routine we follow, but of course if you'd rather not.
Very well.
Thank you. This way, please. Now, the right hand. That's fine. You can wipe off your hands with this.
Oh, thank you. My photograph next, Lieutenant?
Sittings by appointment only. That's all there is to it. That'll be classified up, honey. It will take a few minutes to make comparisons. You don't mind waiting.
Of course not.
Right in there. You're being swell about this.
The lieutenant would like to see you, Miss Bradley.
All right, Oppenheimer. Miss Bradley, we found your fingerprints on a highball glass in Bard's apartment.
Oh, yes, he poured a drink for me, but I set it down without tasting it.
We also found your fingerprints on the gun with which Bard was shot.
All right. I'll tell you exactly what did happen. I went to see Bard on behalf of someone who was very close to me. Someone whom he was trying to blackmail. He made a business of buying and selling information about people, especially about those who had built honest lives after making a bad start. Prominent people. He had come to me with certain information. He wanted $20,000 for it, but I'd been able to raise only 10.
Well, come in, Miss Bradley. Won't you sit down? I'll fix you a drink.
Oh, I really don't care for one, thank you.
I have some very nice bourbon here. Cigarette?
Oh, thank you.
Well?
I simply haven't been able to raise that much money, Mr. Bard.
How much have you raised?
10,000.
And I said 20. Well, that settles that.
Oh, please, won't you give me a little more time?
Look, Miss Bradley, you're stalling. You either haven't got the money or you won't go to the one who has got it. Now, I'm holding a powerhouse. Newspaper clippings, letters, affidavits, photographs. Enough dynamite to blow the lid a mile high. And I've got a cash customer who'll pay $20,000 in the morning.
I suppose it'd be useless to appeal to your sense of decency.
Oh, completely. You see, I haven't any. Not since I put on long pants. And I've been called all the names, Miss Bradley.
I can believe that.
But I do know when a girl needs a drink. Take it. You look shaky.
Now, give me that envelope.
You'll find them all there.
Don't worry. I'd rather enjoy putting an end to your activities. Here we are. He was very much alive when I left him, Lieutenant.
Miss Bradley, do you expect me to believe that Chisel let you take those papers away from him?
But I've told you the exact truth.
What happened to the gun?
I threw it in his car when I left.
What'd you do with the envelope?
Burned it as soon as I got home.
What was in it?
I can't possibly tell you.
It must have been hot if Bard wanted that kind of dough for it. Holding back now won't do you a bit of good. What was it about? Your father?
It's no use asking me.
What was in it? Dirt Bard had dug up? Something Calvert could use?
Let me help you. You couldn't make a deal with him. He said he'd take you home. It was raining. You go down to his car. He makes a pass at you. You grabbed his gun, let him have it, and scram with the envelope.
The brakes in the car come loose, and the car starts rolling.
Lieutenant, you sound as if you want to believe I killed Walter Bard.
Your prints are on the gun. You have motive, plenty of it. What do you expect me to believe?
I guess it does look pretty bad. What are you going to do with me?
I ought to book you.
You know what that will do to my father on Tuesday. I realize the pressure you're under, Lieutenant. I've learned a great deal about the police department from Father. Max Calvert could do a lot to help you if you could learn to do things his way.
Leave Calvert out of this. I'm a policeman, not a politician.
I'm glad. I've always liked policemen.
I should book you. Otherwise, I can't hold you. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, well, something may turn up.
You mean you may see things a little more clearly?
Put it any way you like. In here, please.